Hello, and welcome to the Warrior's Way. I am Cephalonema, here to guide you through the path to knowledge. This is the warrior. Skilled in the ways of combat, he will demonstrate the various attacks used in stances throughout this index. Today, he is to wield the Nunchaku, with standard coloring. The Nunchaku will be used to demonstrate the Atlantis Vulcan stance for Nunchaku class weapons. Atlantis Vulcan is identifiable by its rapid strikes and deceptive movements. The warrior will now perform the searing undertow technique. Searing undertow uses a quick lateral blow to disorient the foe, and consistently follows up with an upward strike when a retaliation might have been mustered. With a final flurry at head height, the enemy will be rendered unconscious, injured, or dead. The warrior will now perform the molten whirlpool technique. The molten whirlpool may seem like random flailing to the untrained eye, but is actually a carefully coordinated shell tactic. By moving the nunchaku rapidly over the shoulder and around the waist and stomach, the warrior is near certain to strike any enemy brave enough to venture within range. Such an act provides the tenno with moderate amounts of cover during a heated melee. The warrior will now perform the blazing vortex technique. The blazing vortex strike uses the much lighter, but ultimately much faster nunchaku to counteract and counterbalance the turning leap made by the heavier, slower warframe. Initially, a disorienting blow is leveled at the opponent, and the tenno then explodes in a flurry of rapid contacting nunchaku and powerful flailing kicks, intended to clear the surrounding area. A forward charge accompanied by a simple rotary motion allows for a clear path, either out of the fight, or directly into another. The warrior will now perform the infernal maelstrom technique. An infernal maelstrom attempts to cover all angles at all times. When surrounded by brawling enemies, the tenno knows that the foe's best hope of inflicting lasting damage is a solid strike to the core body of the warframe. In order to reduce the likelihood of this happening, their body is constantly twisting and turning throughout the infernal maelstrom technique. The nunchaku follow suit and strike the aggressor that has just been evaded with all the weight and power of a moving warframe. This concludes the second lesson of the Warrior's Way Index. The Atlantis Vulcan stance for Nunchaku class weapons has been explored. I thank you for learning through my index, and hope you return for another lesson soon.